Hey folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Canto 3, Lionhearted, Issue 6 by IDW. Now there is death, yawning, sorry. There is death, fighting, magic, some gloom and doom a little bit, ominous news, captivity, and I think that's about it in this one. So if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Alright, in front of you, you will see the names of the team. Haven't looked at. No, it's the same. Yeah, it's everyone. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. Alright, so that's it, folks. The last issue of the third series of Canto. I mean, we're here. This is the last one. Alright. And now let's leave the conclusion to the end. Alright, so where we left off in issue 5. Aurora and... Oh, now I found out Boldy's son's name. Just a second. Fuck, where is it? Just a second, folks. I'll leave it on screen here, of course. But yeah, Ron is his name. So that's Boldy's son's name. So it's Rune, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. They were about to be thrown down. They were already thrown into the down below to the tentacle plant monster thing with eyes. But yeah, that's what happened. But then this one begins in a complete shock. The Red Fury saves them. She dropped Canto off into the ice probably before that. She flies down, grabs both of them, and throws them next to Canto. And then I think she tells that to Canto and Aurora and Rune not to interfere. And then she fights her sisters and kills them. Like, sisters, you do not remember our father. You do not remember how much he loved us. And yeah, she kills them. Well, that was completely unexpected. But I'm glad Aurora is alive. I was like, oh, come on, don't kill her off. Well, for now, she's alive anyway, so yay. Then she lands down, that's it. She says, all there is left for us is to disappear in darkness. She lands down near Canto. Yeah, she lands on the ground. Yeah, she lands on the ground, and she starts to transform. She turns back to her old self, to the young girl to the young woman she was. Her hair goes back to being blonde. Her eyes are blue again, and she's covered by the red cape thing she wore. So yeah, Canto goes near her and holds her. Essentially, she's dying, but now she's finally free. And before, she thanks Canto for giving her back her memories and restoring her. And Canto thanks her for helping them. And then she asks, can I ask you one last question? Do you believe in the end our father remembered us? And Canto tells her, I believe he did. And then they give her, I'm not sure in what culture, the style of funeral where you make, almost like a boat, not a boat, but a square of logs. You put someone on them and then you burn them. So I think Vikings, though, did it with ships. Right? They put you on the ship, they push it into the ocean or river, and then they would shoot fired arrows at it. But no, that's not it. But yes, they give her a funeral. And Aurora asks Canto, do you really believe what you told her? And Canto says, yeah, I believe the Shrouded Man let him remember, because he would like him to suffer. You know, the fact that his daughters are now gone. But Canto, ever the optimist, as Aurora says, believes that, you know, he cherished those memories, that now he got back, even though his daughters were no longer there. So yeah, he's dead. The dad, I mean, their father is dead. As they talk about it, and he says that, and we see there's a little, the Molrax is chasing some of the ashes from the fire, and then you see the ashes fly, and then they transform into a golden owl, a red golden owl, like this color here. And then that owl flies somewhere. That owl is the sister in red. And then that owl flies, and first I didn't understand, was, you know, is she flying back to the Shrouded Man? But no, she sits on this tombstone, and I'm pretty sure that's her father's tombstone, because they all wore purple capes too, and it has a name on it, so I think that was her father. She went back to his grave. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? But at least she, got to go and say goodbye to him. Still, at least in the end she was free. Sad for her sisters, but yeah, nothing could be done for them anymore. Kento's now about to, he's about now to go back to Arcana to gather up the forces and everything. But then the fire starts to become really big, and the Shrouded Man appears in it. And the reason he appears is that the reason he appears, and he in one hand he's holding Falco, and he says, "I've heard everything you said, little slave. And now, about choice and everything. Well, now I'm giving you a choice." No, but before that, he tells him, your friends here came and thought that they could stop me. And Canto asks Falco, is this true, Falco? And Falco apologizes. They're like, Falco, you idiot. I mean, I get it, his friends thought they could do, but I mean, come on. After all the time you've been enslaved by the Shrouded Man, and Canto telling you that now he can see his thoughts, you still assume that this would be a good idea to go and sneak attack. The dude enslaved the whole unnamed world. What did you think a couple of little tin knights could do? I mean, no offense. Kento's done a lot, but fuck, come on, guys. Are there any brains in there? I mean, the Tin Man wanted a heart in The Wizard of Oz, not a brain, but still. Yeah, well, anyway, the Shrouded Man gives him a choice. Either, come to the Emerald Tower and save your friends, because, you have to choose. Either save the many, go back to New Arcana and lead the army, because he says without you, the army will, without you leading, they will perish. So save the many or save the few. And that's it, and he disappears. So now Canto has to make the choice. Does he go and save his friends, Falco, because Falco tells him, me, Ricotta, and the other three, and Nico and the twins are there. So then Canto, what do I do? But then, and Aurora's there with them. Aurora and Rune are there with them, of course. He's like, what do I do? I need to... But then Rune says, I'm gonna gather the Vikos, and we're gonna go back, I'm not leaving their name again, and we're gonna go and help the Tin People in New Arcana. So that's it, the choice has been made. Kento's gonna go and save his friends. Aurora does say, he's luring you to go back there, and Canto knows this. But, he can't abandon his friends. So that's it. Rune's gonna go with the Vikos forces to New Arcana. Aurora says that she'll meet him there. She has one more task to do. I'm guessing she's probably gonna go get Zixia. Because Zixia didn't come with them. She couldn't survive in the cold. So my guess is that's where she's going. She's going to get her, and then they're gonna come back. Then, Canto, she says, I'll see you again, Canto. And Canto tells her, I don't think we'll see each other. Sorry, I don't think we'll see each other again, Aurora. I think this is it. But she tells him, all your choices led you here. Your love, your courage, everything. And it was, I don't think she mentioned courage. But anyway, like I told you so long ago, until then, until she sees him. Well, that's it. He says goodbye to them. And then we move to a dialogue that the Shrouded Man is having with Canto. So we see like the Emerald Tower. There's this big, this one page. It's like split. You see the clockwork fairies, the little gnome, the giants, almost everyone in the unnamed world. The Shrouded Man telling Canto, all worlds, they build up and then they get destroyed. But I can change everyone's fate if you kneel before me. And Canto tells him, I will not kneel before you. Never. Yeah, all this happening. You can see the Shrouded Man's preparing, putting on armor. Canto is riding on the Molrax to the Emerald City. He arrives at the gates and tells the new guards there, open the gates. I don't know what kind of creatures they are. They're not the Vikos, though. They're much bigger. I think they're controlled more by the Shrouded Man. They have purple floating around their heads. Then that's what the Shrouded Man say. I will burn this world to ashes. Wait, let me read you exactly. Just a second. Come on. I wish I could show you that split screen scene, but I can't. It's obviously too deep in. Yeah, so Canto reaches there. You can see Falco's chained in the dungeon. There, what does he tell him? I will be the one to set it aflame, to set this world aflame. And Canto says, and I will be the one to stop you. And that's it. That's where it ends. This issue is longer by like 4 pages than the 5th one. I wonder why. And that's it. That's where it ends. And blissfully, there's going to be another series. In the end of this, it says a new series is going to arrive. I'll just read what it says to you, because I don't know if I can leave a picture. It's so deep in. There we go. Canto will return summer 2022 in Canto, Tales of the Unnamed World. I'm so happy. Oh man, I was like, is there gonna be another series? There has to be another series. We need more Canto. And there's going to be more Canto. I'm ecstatic. I think finally this might be the series where it all comes to an end. I wonder if it's also going to be a 6-issue miniseries. Probably. Alright, now back to the story. So yes, it's all slowly coming to the last fight. The Shrouded Man looked quite cool in his armor. I wonder if it's the armor that he wore when he was a knight. Could be. I think it was. I think it was that armor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that at least parts of it. Of course, now it's all combined with his dark magic and everything. I love Kento's determination, though. He's going to fight him. We'll see what happens. It looks like all the forces are also gathering. I wonder if they're all gonna go to the Emerald Tower in the end. You know, once they all gather. Or will they be fighting his armies while while Canto is fighting him? And what will happen to to Rakata and Falco and the other ones that are there? Is the Shrouded Man going to use them against Canto? I mean, fuck, he sure corrupted a lot of creatures. Just look at the poor Furies. Oh yeah, who knows? Oh, I'm ecstatic. Yeah, it's like I thought 2 issues ago. It's not gonna end here. Yeah, which it's a good thing it's not, because they just had to cram the whole ending in just 2 issues. Probably wouldn't have been as good. And plus, there's still so many questions left unanswered. Well, that's left to be seen what will happen in the first issue of the next series. I wonder if it truly will be the last of the Canto, like the main series. I wonder if maybe later they'll just be, you know, like stories in the universe, in the unnamed world. I don't know, but I'm ecstatic. Alright, let's go. I realized in the last video, for the 5th issue, I didn't show the art. I think I just didn't say anything about it. Yeah, but what can I say? I love Drew Zucker's art style. And this is the colorist. They have a good combo going. Yeah, there you go. You see she's about to save them. There we go. She saves them. And then she's about to face off her sisters. There we go. I wish I could show you more than this, but I can't. Oh, and check this out. This is the other incentive cover. Check out this. I'm not really a fan of it. I just don't like how it looks. I think obviously the standard is much better. I mean, it's a style, definitely, but I think this is better. Much more dramatic, too. It has, like, such a mood to it as well. Like, you see Canto there sitting on the snow, everything burning. So ominous. You know? Like, what's going to happen? And, yeah. Something's about to go down, but we'll have to wait for the summer to find out. At least there'll be something good to look forward to in the bloody heat of Israel. So, I'm at least a little bit happy. This is this is a good cover. I love it. But that's it. I hope in the summer I'll start making videos about the 4th series of Canto. We'll have Canto 4. Stories of the Unnamed World. Well, that's it. I have anything else to add? Let me think. No, I don't think so. That's it. Like all the previous ones, I really enjoyed this series as well. Maybe one day, you know, we'll get a full omnibus of all the series. I think I'll totally buy that if they do. Then you can just read the whole thing at once. Fantastic. I wonder what will happen, who will survive, who will get killed. I'm sure there'll be some deaths, and one other theme in here, you know, they're fighting to save. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Shrouded Man tells him, you know, you took away my Furies, you convinced the cowardly Vikos to fight. Yeah, Canto has that power. He sure does. What was I saying before? Yeah, the theme of you know, like saving what's left, because I don't really think they'll be able to get things back to the way they were before the Shrouded Man, you know, changed everything and enslaved everyone. I don't know if in the end of the last series will he be able to get his love back? The Tin Woman he loved, Agathena as I call her. Will he truly be able to revive her, or will that never actually happen? And what will happen to Canto himself? Because he has the Shrouded Man's heart in his chest. But him defeating the Shrouded Man, the way he needs to defeat him, he needs to put his heart, the Shrouded Man's heart, back into his chest. So that means that in the 4th series, Canto might die. That's it. He might sacrifice himself to save the whole unnamed world. Or maybe not. Maybe something else will happen. Perhaps he'll be able to stay alive. Yes, I don't know what will happen when the Shrouded Man is defeated. I mean, I guess he's not going to maybe kill him because he'll put the heart back in. Does that mean the Shrouded Man might use his magic to at least fix partially everything he's done? I don't know. What will happen then? A lot of people would like a word with that motherfucker in the end of it all. After he enslaved them for hell knows how long. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of questions that I hope we have answers for in the last series. A lot indeed, and I'm excited about it. I want to see them face off. What will happen? Well, who will survive? And yeah, what can they really save something? It's interesting, isn't it? In a lot of stories that might be similar, you know, you can fix things and then you get them back to the way they were. Things become much better. But, you know, what happens when you have it where, yeah, you can, defeat whatever evil force, but everything you've lost, you won't get back. You'll have to rebuild again and start over. Is that, how many people would think that is worth fighting for? You know, you can defeat whatever it is, but you won't get what you lost back. You'll have to keep going. That's an interesting choice, isn't it? At least I think so. Alright, folks, so that is it. Let me know what you thought of this one. Have you read this series of Canto? Have you read the previous ones? And what do you think? And what do you think about them? And that is it. I hope to see you in the summer with the 4th series. Alright, now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!